Let's see. Are we live? Are we live? Think so. All right. Looks like my mic is picking up some sound here. All right. All right. What what a game, man. Hey, I know I'm a little bit late. Um, a few hours late or whatever, but responsibilities with the kids. Kind of had to keep my adrenaline going and then rub off on the kids like that, man. It's what a game. What a final drive. It's fantastic. It was amazing, man. I haven't seen a game like that in quite a while. Seems like the Lions and Falcons. I mean, they just know how to play a game. They just do. I mean, you go back to the most recent one. Obviously, was 3 years ago with the 10-second runoff with with Golden Tate. So that kind of sucks. Um, but hey, it comes full circle. You've got. I mean, I feel bad for Gurley. You had to sit down there and hopefully he can just sit right there on the one and be done with it, and the game's over. But thankfully he didn't. He fell in, and obviously it goes on from there. So, man, it's a what a game. Holy cow! I'm still pumped up about it. Um, yeah, I mean, you look at the job that Stafford did that entire game. I don't have his stats in front of me, but I mean, he was slinging the ball and he was accurate. I mean, he was on point. I think he might have had one or two that was a little bit behind, but the receivers made the adjustments where they needed to. The O line was, I'm gonna almost call it masterful in the pass game. They had a couple A gap blitzes. I think they brought that up in the telecast there, but Stafford didn't check out of those and get his protections over in time. But hey, that happens. I mean, they uh, tip your hat off to Atlanta, man. They stunted very well. They hit those A gaps very well with their linebackers. They masked it very well. So that's what you want to see out of a defense. I look at Kenny Golladay, man, pay the man. I mean, what do you do? I mean, what are your thoughts? Do you pay him? Absolutely. I think you have to. I think Detroit's, um, you know, they're good about letting go of the good players, and they got to keep the ones that they have. I mean, this is a homegrown guy. Obviously he has his own talent, but what he's learned in Detroit is Detroit. I mean, and he's doing a great job. The guy puts his body on the line left and right. I mean, the catches he made today, falling on his back, his shoulder, his face, his head. I mean, he you name it, he was all over the place. But and then you go look at Swift, man. I don't know why. I mean, I get it. You've got a stable of backs. I get it. You want to keep everybody healthy. I get it. Everybody has, their own skill set in the running back room. But I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would be starting DeAndre Swift every day, every play. Let him play all three downs until he tells me otherwise or shows me otherwise. 100%. And then running Adrian Peterson up the gut, and I think he had like 7 carries for 20 yards. I mean, it was a poor average. It was under 3. And then Johnson is used sparingly, but he does well in the pass game. So but then you got to tip your head to Hockenson. I want to I don't want to have this video go too long today, or tonight, but I really just want to hit home on that last drive. I rewatched it again, and I got just as excited. I don't know how you guys are, with the same thing, but uh, with Hockenson. Well, first off, with the throw to Golladay, I don't know how you don't look at that upstairs. That was definitely a catch. Replays showed that left and right. I mean, it was 2 feet down. I mean, it was a little tight, but his toe was in. But hey, nonetheless, come back and hit Hawkinson there on the sideline, and credit those two defenders on Atlanta keeping that big guy out of reach of the sideline there to get out of bounds. But um, he came right back to him later on in that drive, and that just shows the trust in Stafford. Long throw over the middle there to Amendola. If for my liking, and I'm sure the coaches will agree with this, but for my liking, that was too many passes over the middle for that amount of time left in that game. But hey, we'll take it. They got up to the line. Credit the Lions to get up there and hold still and spike it and move on to the next play. But that rocket that Stafford threw in there to Golladay, the second to last play there with I think he caught it with like 15 seconds left or 12 seconds or something like that. But And then obviously the mass confusion. But the window that Stafford put that on, the cornerback was all over Golladay. I think Golladay got up screaming for a pass interference play, but realized that he had only 8 seconds to get out of the way and get in line and get ready for the next play. But amidst all the confusion there, what a brilliant second play there that they had going into the end zone. I watched Patricia's conference afterwards, and he had said that they blanketed the coverage, or they blanketed the play that they had. So when Stafford was able to scramble the pocket, and he was able to find Hockenson there, but that would have been scary had they not. If he either obviously would have taken a sack there, or thrown incomplete, or heaven forbid any turnovers at that time. But credit Stafford, man, the savvy that he has, the 12 years experience that he has, he was able to he ran the show. And I think the key moment outside of the obvious with Gurley not getting staying out of that end zone is the play where Stafford caught him in a 12 man on the field on defense. I mean, that just I mean, you couldn't have said it better at the telecast either. It's just, somebody coming in their first, second, or third year is not going to see that or notice that or get it off as quickly as he did. And you saw it as soon as, if you watched the game, you saw it as soon as he handed the ball off, his hand went in the air and he's like, I got him, so that was pretty cool. Um, on the defensive side, you had Okuda. He held his own. He did very, very well there. He had kind of a questionable pass interference in the end zone there, but other than that, great game. Flowers and Aquara are setting the edges over the last couple games here, with the sacks and strip fumbles and fumble recoveries and things like that. You feel bad for Prater for missing that deep shot there, but it is what it is. He is human, and you're gonna miss him. But Orurarie, he had a solid game as well. Then you got to credit the Falcons. I mean, Matt Ryan tore it up. Julio Jones is Julio Jones. He's just phenomenal. Calvin Ridley is very, very, very underrated. I think he is a fantastic receiver. And then obviously Todd Gurley speaks for himself with his career that he's had. But he had a facepalm moment there going into the end zone. But um, yeah, fantastic game. I'm still excited about this. I'm gonna probably go watch it again here before bed. That last drive there for sure. And if you haven't seen it, I recommend doing so. Jump on Twitter, take a look. Everybody's throwing it on there. And then one more thing before I go. I know this one's live, but be sure to like and subscribe my content. I'm going to hopefully put some more of these up. I'd like to do some kind of recaps throughout the week and things like that. Time permitting with my family. But just tell me what you think you want to hear, or what I should talk about a little bit more about the Lions moving forward. Do you like the game recaps? Do you like talking about it? Do you like just my fan reaction? Comments, likes, subscribe, all that stuff. So please do so. Keep this going. And hopefully the Lions can roll on this one. So I appreciate the time today. You guys have yourself a good night. God bless. Stay safe out there.